de Manilani Grazia, princess from a far-off land who could force light to bend to her will. Okay, magic. What the fuck is that?
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
What was that? Oh my god, my heart. Yo, open up, bro. What is this? Let me read who this is. What's the pleasure of starting a weekly whatever. Give me, bro. Open the door. Open the door right now.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
I'm not fighting out here. Do you know what I just went through? It's just cool, actually. I'll be fine. Hold on a minute. You might just let me through it. Oh, I thought this was it. Oh. Oh. This is how you get in, huh? There's Kikimore's down there. Well, I mean, I think I have Insectoid already on my... Hey, man. Don't run, please. Please, no witnesses.
There's a plenty around here.
I can't die. Alright, I see you got your friend out around there. Oh my god. Exactly what that was. Like that, actually. I believe that. I for sure did. It's gonna be a real pain. Anything to get myself up leveled. You know, it's a reduce my toxicity. I don't know how he did that. What? I didn't know enemies could do that. Now I have to go ahead and take this again. Don't tell me he's resting in the tomb. That's so cliche. Is this how you sleep? Oh no, you're chilling. Okay, I'm racist, I guess.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
I said that.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him.
Not bad.
Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
What is it?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a
Sam.
bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
And she's dead, by the way. I don't know if you knew her. You can't track him, can you? Are you good? Yo? It's a pretty cool ring.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of
Eat it.
Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can you just summon him?
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Alright then.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Oh.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What you gonna do? And the hand moves and it starts crawling around trying to fight or something. I mean, you can't really go anywhere. It's fine. Those crow? No, they're glitched into each other. They were banging for a second. He's talking to a Leshen? Is that what that was? I mean, there's crows.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Let's drink, bro. I need a drink, bro.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
I don't want to talk.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Abstinence.
Got a new
Sucking
life,
in blood.
new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
I did. Because this takes place after.
Back then. Yeah.
Oh.
But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
Just ask me something.
All right. Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say. But I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
No.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a Witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
I'm not gonna walk out there and get killed by something. Yeah, I was about to say, just stand right there, girl. You don't need to fight anything right now. Are you sleeping standing up?
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact.
Oh, no,
Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Why do they keep saying molested in the R word? Like, we don't need to keep hearing that. You just say untouched, untangible, intangible.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote.
Like, was
no
it just
more.
a normal
Come
word
on,
back then?
search your
People just
memory.
throwing around left and
Something,
right?
anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
They did it.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
So I can't kill it? If I
Whites
swap
rarely
actually-
appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Alright, then I guess I'll go visit.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
Are they not sent? Well,
So,
that's the problem.
see
I
you
don't know
later.
what white looks
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Yep. What the hell? Am I drunk? I think they shared it with one more. Yeah, I'm gonna learn more about white. Oh, Kiki Mars. That's right. That's crazy. I didn't realize that was the first time I saw Kiki Mars in a while. I don't know why. Like Kiki Mars, I haven't seen Kiki Mars since the first Witcher game. And they were something I didn't like fighting. I hated fighting those. For some reason, I thought they were the Andraga this whole time. Or Andriga, I mean. That's what I thought they were. I thought they just converted them to look like that. Spotted white. Necrophage oil. Igni. And Iridan. Oh my god, does he have a crown of spoons? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm good on you guys.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Argus? What the freak? What the freak? What the freak is this? Dude, what is that? It just shot fire at me. What's happening? Dude, that's literally the beast. Oh, get him. Get him, bro. Dude, this is the freaking beast from Witcher 1. Yo, when I tell you, oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot about the sorceress. Or she was a witch, she was no sorceress.
Alright, let's do this, Abigail.
Abigail,
2v1?
that's her name.
Oh,
That's what they're called! Barghest! I don't have to fight another beast. I don't think they're gonna make me fight the beast again. I hope not, bro. That's really cool this game brings back. This expansion brings back the older enemies. Several games ago.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Girl, do you speak Morse code? If not, you don't care. Just trying to tell me something. Turn away! Ding 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 ding. Wait, that's all I'm hearing. And I'm gonna say no. I've come for your spit.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Oh, book. Stained diary. Does it spells it? Surrounded by pains or struggles without serious. Lost words. Usually check. Today there are no equals values. something, although I'm cutting the hair back. I think and was getting hard to write. I want to eat. Nothing to eat. It's hungry. It hurts. Mirror lies now.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Oh my god, more spoons. More spoons. Hey, so you did this, bro? I'm really gonna kill you for this? It's kind of messed up.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
It's probably trying to look into its reflection.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Stock percent in Sun's workshop until 10 bonus to Smiggle Circus.
None shall sit and dine with you at your
I
table.
saw that.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Ever again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense.
You just
White's
die?
obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
You track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual sign for you, no doubt. You wonder why I've drawn you out here and why I cannot be the person you see in my present situation. Any kind of meeting is very risky. As for the person with whom I meet, for I am to my curse, or as I hope, and why I have turned to you. The side effects of it is time and purpose, and I wish to spare that trace. Just understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. Really? Jade for your hunt, and I trust you. Man, you just went that way or something, I don't know.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Pan right there, the pot?
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Oh my god. I don't know why the freaking Jesus Christ, that scared me. Dude. Freaking spoons, dude. They're just swaying everywhere.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Before I do that, before I look into that there cauldron, what's down here, huh?
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
What the freak, dude? It's all... Oh my gosh.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years. Spoon. Pretty ordinary.
Nothing new there.
Maybe a little old.
If I collect all of her spoons, she'll
Another
leave.
spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
But honestly, that's a lot of spoons. Okay, let's just go. Do this then.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Oh, yeah, in the closet, of course. What's that? Okay, nice. Hiding out in the closet. Meditation. Begin. I can't. I don't want to do that to her. How do I lift the curse? I need food for her.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Drink with her? Won't you die?
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
So she won't throws the chair for me. Thank you. You're very kind. But what happened?
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Hold on.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
I mean, I would say it's let's eat not using spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. No, because I'm sure she's tried. That's why she has so many spoons. She's trying to spoon up her spoon. Let's swap spoons. Nah. Let's eat, not using the spoons. No.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you. But there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Are you gonna eat that, girl? Come on now. You can do it. Girl, are you actually gonna drink that? Oh god, girl. God damn.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
In the bowl. Girl, are you gonna film it? Oh gosh. I can't believe you actually took a sip of that. Look at me, bro. Am I intoxicated?
I think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
I think the white is all right. The white is all white. Excuse me? You're cured now, yes? Please don't be naked. Right outside? weird, like, just nice, slow, like, lunge. Blenders, what do I say? Maybe I should just walk right past him. Yeah, I guess I can.
What now? Piece of filth.
Hey, Roach. Oh, hold on.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Poor thing. Give her a cake. No, I'm kidding. Aw.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Where? We're safe here. We are nowhere near anything safe. Or are we bringing her to, Wait, where are we? Where are we? Corvo Bianco.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
I
You
brought
did
her
the
to
right
my
thing, sir.
place.
She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Messed up, bro.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They
I
play
mean,
on irony.
So
Always
over
gotta
100
figure out
years,
what
she
the
never
catch
once
is.
thought,
Marlena had spent decades
upset
looking for a
for
way to
story,
lift it.
just drink
Transformed
anyways.
into a white, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a white, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
That
I
makes sense.
imagine so. But most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Alright. I don't have money for that, bro.
Thanks.
800, holy crap. Now I gotta fast travel back to Regis. Hopefully there's a fast travel point there. I'm gonna... What's going on? There we go. Can't do what? I can't jump? This is my establishment. You can tell me what I can and can't do in my own establishment. Alright, is there a fast travel? Yes, there is. Cool. Oh, Regis, I am here. Actually. Long route? Vampire long route. Oh, he's up top. Anything else in here? Ooh, there's a bookshelf. read it. Okay. It's a shame because I'm sure this probably means something to someone, but because I haven't read the books, it means nothing to me.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Yep.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire
Yeah.
who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
What do you mean?
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell.
So,
As our flesh
oh,
changes,
is it because he's
so
not
does our blood's chemical composition. To
eating
make a long
people?
story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
because he's been, yeah. Dangerous? Who for? Come on. Geralt.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay, well, how?
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
Teshamutna.
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This
my
brought
gosh.
trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witchers in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
We can go right now, actually.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What? Did you just drink?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice.
What the freak?
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite
Alright, let's get out of
tasty.
here.
And you're starting to scare me.
Yeah, we can go now. Here we go. Kind of scared about what I'm going to witness here. Oh. Geralt's floating. Pretty
We
sure.
have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
You lead.
What the freak? Who's that?
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool.
How the hell?
Wow.
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened up from this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though he it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place.
Hold on a minute. What is this? Excuse me? Tisham Mutna armor. Relic. Killing opponents restores vitality. Okay, that's if I have 3. Does this count as well? Killing opponents restores vitality. The amount of vitality restored equals 1% maximum vitality for each. Hold on. Once you have gathered enough items, Witcher School gear of the highest quality will unlock special bonuses. What is it like when I equip it? Equip it, yeah. Increased chance to cause bleeding. Increase in everything, pretty much. Whoa, dude, this is like vampire armor almost. Resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, bleeding, slashing damage, and damage from monsters. Oh my gosh, this might be the armor I use, but I feel like everybody uses this armor.
There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
I was hoping you'd use the torch to light the other torch. But apparently not. What is that?
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Oh my god, here we go.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
And there's like, what, a mask? Oh my god. What the freak? There's a silver sword. There has to be. This is 5 of 6. Yeah, there's a silver. No, I need the gloves.
Indeed.
Well,
Though I
gloves.
personally did not lay a hand to it.
Okay, man.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
I already saw that one.
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained
Oh,
in
there it
this
is.
part.
There's the gloves. How do these fare? Increasing almost everything again. This is so... Yo. What is this fit?
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe.
Alright, this is where we have to do it. You ready, Regis?
Charming place. But what are all those cages for?
I'm not keeping this mask on.
Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste.
Oh, yes.
Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Alright.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Okay, now, if you can just do that, then what's the point of the cage? How does the cage prevent you from... Hold on.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
Yeah. So if you could just go around teleporting and stuff and turning into smoke, like a lost villain, I don't really see how that cage's going to be able to hold him.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Alright. Where you are, man? I'm ready.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will
Okay.
prevent me from
Of course
transforming
they
into
are.
dust.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
He's ready. He's scared.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent of my head. I started spinning.
He's like the whole transformation. His fingers and go all long.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Yeah, like, I guess Geralt probably has a face vampire. I don't know if Vegas was a vampire when Geralt was young. I don't know, probably not. Well, no, he is face vampire. He's face vampire, just not a high vampire.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, Geralt. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
And yeah, I thought it was like a look at this trio.
Calm you down. Somehow.
How? How? Look how far away he
We
was.
must forge. Please, Geralt. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
A ghoul just one-shot me. Space the walls.
We just smelled the blood.
This is tough. Yeah, this is what the freak? No freaking way. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? I ain't seen you in a hot. Brigus, man, just please. Yo. No. I ain't gonna lie to you. Death March might not be for me. It really might not be for me. This is tough to do, dude. Yo, they do too much damage. I gotta. I have to. I have to. I have to. I hate that I have to, but I have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Death March is too much for me, dude. The way that those dudes just came rushing in.
We just smelled the blood.
Whoa, man. I didn't get the hit off on him.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
I'm falling to a rock? Dang. No, wait, hold on. Don't leave yet. Please, dude,
You
there's
can't
so much
finish it
stuff
in
here.
this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
There's so much stuff here. I need to do so much
Any
grinding and
better?
buying.
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
We know Avon.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a Witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience
I
brewing
need to take this
potions.
mask off, bro. This is
Very well.
disgusting, but cool.
In that case, let's begin.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna take the mask off. I just realized the only reason why there isn't a silver sword is because it's a steel sword used for killing humans. Vampires are considered monsters. It's not going to be used. They're not going to have a sword to kill themselves or kill each other. That armor is suited for vampires, I would say. There he is. Is that the man he killed?
Excuse me. Shall I take a moment?
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
The council.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Oh. Is that the dude? This is what DLC's body, right? What was it, Delacroix?
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face.
dropped it off
We
there.
got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
So he knows him. He knows who Detlef
Then
is.
Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Started butchering him, yup. Pointing the dismember his body. did you do, man? Why?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix.
DLC, yeah.
His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
That'll make you forgiven, though.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless.
Yeah.
Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
I'm a little curious. What else can we really say about that, man? We still don't know why he is killing the people that he's killing. I mean, yeah, we know his pattern. Well, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming he's done. Alright, it's all done. I'm assuming he's done with his murders, but we're still looking for him regardless. Can you loot these? No, we can't. I guess that's gonna be it for now. I mean, we have like this recording tonight. I have to go and sell away a whole bunch of stuff, but also store a bunch of stuff. We did like 2 missions worth. It's pretty good. But yeah, when we come back, we will do more Witcher, I suppose. Thank you, and I will see you.